all Ryan Fraser heard was Anthony's picture first. And he thought they were going to say Ryan Fraser and Ron Howard from Apollo 13. And we were afraid that the lights were going to turn on.
Oh, this play. I know, I see the sign. Yes, special effects show forever!
Oh, I need to show her the meme.
But yes, this is the iconic last show of the special effects show. The theater's filling up.
Once again, in order to accommodate all of our guests for this performance, please slide towards the center of the theater. Thank you, and enjoy this performance of the special effects show.
And I remember the dragon itself. Since this pipeline is demolished, studio tour is the only thing that's left.
And for the last time, I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at how we make movie magic. As you probably know, the word movie is a nickname for moving pictures. And in the early days of filmmaking, it must have truly seemed like magic. In the late 1800s, the Pettibone Brothers Manufacturing Company produced magic lanterns like this one, which were widely used by traveling showmen, projecting images onto white backdrops. Imagine for a moment what that must have been like. You're sitting in a dark tent, suddenly the white backdrop is revealed and a single image appears. Then, when seen in the right order, in the right light and at the right speed, those images seem to come to life to create a magical new world. Years. In that time, we turned out some of the most memorable film moments in Hollywood history.
Hold on to your butt.
Thanks, everybody.
Ryan, nice outfit.
Oh, you too, Susan. Hey, thank you, costuming. We love you. From the very beginning, the basic concept of the filmmaking process has remained the same. To make the audience believe that everything you see is real.
Today's filmmakers have more tools than ever before. High-tech cameras, super fast computers, but they still rely on a category of effects so distinctive, they're known as special.
And the earliest form of special effects are called practical effects, and those are done right on set in front of the camera. Our first example of practical effects, models. Universal's 1932 film The Mummy made use of miniature effects, including scale models like this one from its opening. We can tell that's a model because if you look at the real pyramids, they don't say the mummy on the side. Universal relaunched The Mummy in 1999, and the Sphinx from the opening shot of that movie is this model right here. This is the actual model used during that filming, and the attention to detail is unbelievable. Not just the Sphinx itself, but all this scaffolding and these hieroglyphics. Susan would agree that models are still a great way to fool the camera, right?
Absolutely. Another filmmaking tool that also fools the camera is the glass mat. In the terrifying film, The Birds, the brilliant Alfred Hitchcock had matte paintings created to achieve the eerie look he wanted for the town of Bodega Bay. Take a look at the side screens. In this literal bird's eye view of the town, only the fire and the parking lot were real. Everything else was hand-painted on glass to create a mat and then dropped in front of the camera. And then the footage of the birds is incorporated to complete the effect.
So we've shown you two forms of practical effects so far. First models, and now the glass mat.
Oh, there's also a category of practical effects. It involves performers and not just props. Practical stunts!
Yeah!
Keep it going, Carson. Keep it going.
Man,
What an entrance!
Yeah, that was awesome. I mean, Omar comes flying down on this set. You got Brian zipping in over here. Jake Stunt walks in. How come you and I don't get an awesome entrance like these guys?
Because we're wearing nice clothes. You may not know their faces, but you've seen their work in countless television and movie projects, sometimes as stunt doubles for some of your favorite stars. Give it up for them one more time. We have Brian Combs. We have Jay Huerto. And our stunt coordinator, Omar Hayward. And for our last show, one little selfie with you guys in the back. Get in here, guys. All right, now Omar, is it safe to say that stunt performers almost always double for actors when there's a fight scene?
That's correct, Susan. It's because actors don't like getting hit in the face.
Hit in the face.
Yeah. Like this.
Is he okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
He's okay! You guys can get set up. Now, in staging a fight, the art of illusion is very important. All the moves have to be realistic enough to fool the camera, but without getting anybody injured. So the performers have to make it look believable. Now, let me set our scene. Exterior, dark alley, dead of night. A couple nefarious characters are lurking about. Ready and action! Needless to say, this isn't the type of thing any of our friends out there should try at home, right?
That is correct, Susan.
Woo! Great. I missed it. Great job, guys. Don't worry, they'll be back. Ow! Did you notice the sound effects in that last scene? The dynamic punches and dumpster hits. Ryan, what do we call those added sounds?
We call that Foley. Now you might know the term Foley, which is the process of adding sound effects to movies after they're done filming. But do you know its origins? Jack Foley wore many hats, a silent movie director, he wrote some westerns, he was even a stunt double. But when he started doing sound effects for Universal back in the 20s, that's when he really made a name for himself. For over 30 years, Foley worked in Soundstage 10, right here on the Universal lot. And if he couldn't recreate a sound effect in the soundstage, he just got it live. Inventing a technique called direct-to-picture, Foley and his small crew would record all of the sound effects for a finished movie in one take. The synchronization with the movements of the film had to be perfect because one mistake, and they started over from the beginning. Here to help show us the art of Foley, give it up for our first volunteer!
Our friends from Los Angeles!
Yeah! Welcome, friends, all the way from Los Angeles. Thanks for making that trip in today. Yeah, they're gonna help demonstrate how the simple items on this table can be repurposed to sound like something completely different than what you might think. For example, in Foley, a water bottle could be used to articulate the sounds of breaking bones. Something like this, check it out. You kids can try that at home, parents love it. Let's see what they have to Foley. It's from the movie Identity Thief, starring Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy. Now, while you watch this split screen, keep one eye on the scene itself, but make sure you look right next to it at the Universal Foley artists hard at work. Check it out.
Now I have a plan.
See? Just like that. Piece of cake, right, Mary? Yeah, you got this. Quick recap of the sound effects so everyone's caught up to speed. Mary has the crash box here on the end, filled with loud items. When she spins this, it's going to simulate the crash sounds into the bookshelf and over the chair. Julia has shoes glued to sticks for the running in the scene there. Carrie has rolled up paper wrapped tightly in tape and a cutting board for those body falls onto the ground. Sierra has boxing gloves on sticks for the throat punch and the face smacks there. And last but not least, David has the cowbell and the mallet for that panini hit to the back as she runs away. And this is where things get a little crazy. Really use your imaginations because these handcuffs are going to make the sound of handcuffs. Yeah, get ready, bud. Speaking of ready, you all look ready. Do you want to give it a shot? All right, all right. Well, if you're ready, I know my booth is ready. So let's roll sound. Sound speeding, camera speeds, action. Not bad, right? But now comes our favorite part. We're going to take the actual dialogue and music from the scene and now lay over their Foley track you just recorded live. And I'll see if I need to grab you all some applications, right? So let's line up right here. Perfect. Turn around. Everyone, check out these side screens and let's take a listen.
Get over here and give me a wrist. Okay? Now I have a plan.
While Universal has made great films in every genre, the studio really made a mark over the years, creating some of the industry's most terrifying thriller and horror films. Let's take a peek. Very special horror effects. Emerging from from the shadows just behind me are the stars of our horror family. Some of the classic Universal monsters. We have the cats of Dracula, Chucky and his bride, Michael Myers, Imhotep from the Mummy, Phantom of the Opera, and Mother Bates. The perfect setting for our next demonstration.
Everyone give a warm welcome to Alicia. Say hi, Alicia.
Hi, Alicia. Alicia was picked for her very impressive scream. So, let's find out, Alicia. Let's say that you were face to face with Norman Bates. Let's all hear how you would scream.
What? Alicia, have you been murdered before? That was really good.
No.
Wow. Are you a mom? Okay, yeah. All right.
That's it. That's it. Well, as you saw in that fight earlier, stunt performers have to have a very high pain threshold. So my question is, do you? Chocolate syrup.
Nicely done, final audience. See, Psycho was a black and white movie, so they could use chocolate syrup back then, but nowadays movie blood does need to be much more realistic.
Thank you for giving us a hand.
Literally! Now remember, kids, do not try this at home, okay?
Try it at a friend's house.
Exactly. High five. Never mind.
Oh. All right, put your right hand on the table for me. Palm will sink right to your vein. Hold it still. Ready? Hands!
Wait, let's not use that dull machete, right?
Right. Alicia, I'm totally kidding here, okay? I am not going to use a machete. I have a sharper knife.
Perfect.
Take a look at the side screen. Scream on 3. 1, 2, 3!
Nailed it.
Woo! Well, this is a classic cinematic horror technique, a Hollywood blood knife. Take a look. This is a false blade with a cutout for her arm that comes out of the handle, like that. Meanwhile, I'm squeezing movie blood from this bulb back here so that it comes out of a tube right where that notch is.
Ew.
Give it up for Alicia!
Yeah, you killed it, love. Way to go. Nicely done. Oh, no. Okay, she's gonna help you. You were wonderful. I got blood on my nice pants. I got a change.
You're gonna love your next outfit, Ryan. You can come with me right this way. We promised you a photo as our thank you. Yeah, of course. So if you want to set up your camera, I'll take your picture. That's perfect. So let me pose you with our classic Universal monsters. Your spotlight is right here, Alicia. Yeah, you can stand right down here. And on 3, let's hear that incredible scream one more time, okay? You got it. 1, 2, 3! Alicia! Throwing hands at Michael! Well done! Are you okay? Yes! You go home, Michael Myers! Alicia's gone! Look at that! That was incredible! I wish we'd see it again. I think we can. Take a look at the side screens! You're on a punch! She learned it from Brian Combs! Give it up for Alicia one more time! Well, so far we have shown you practical effects. Now we're going to switch to visual effects, which are done in a computer, specifically motion capture. To help me demonstrate motion capture, or mocap, give it up for my co-host, Ryan!
Way to start off your new year. Don't lie.
Ryan, you're looking good.
Thank you so much, Susan. We should really hurry up. Okay, great.
Okay, let's activate our perimeter sensors, please. So the dots that you see on his suit, they reflect light to our sensors, which then goes into our computer and captures.
Sorry, sir. Okay, great. Yeah. Not the good seats anymore, are they? Yeah. Okay.
You know what? Let's just see the capture on our screens down here. Now the computer connects the dots on his suit and creates the digital skeleton that you see. So Ryan, you can start with a T-pose. That's perfect. We always start with the T-pose to mark the beginning of each take. That way it is easier for us to go back. Ryan!
Sorry, this suit is tight.
We can tell.
Okay, cool.
Take your left hand, touch your nose. Good, now your right hand.
Okay, that's this one.
Yeah, let's do both arms again. We start with simple movements so that we can calibrate our system. And you can relax your arms. Next, we do full body movements. Start with jumping jacks. Great, in a little bit, you can just jog in place. So digital animators will start with the skeleton. Then they can change the aspect ratio, add a wire frame on top. Finally, they can add skins. Using this technology, we can turn Ryan and his movements into anything that we want. So Ryan, we've turned you into a cuddly, friendly teddy bear.
Oh, cool. Hey, what's up? I'm a bear.
We're not just any teddy bear, you're the star of Universal's 10.
Oh, sweet. All right, I got some dance moves, right?
Yeah, let's do some more.
All right, I got some more. Get ready, Susan. How about a little bit of this? Yeah. Tell you what, here's a little something for the ladies. Or the fellas. Oh, okay, all right.
Channel theater, Ted.
Yeah, sorry about that, everybody.
Ted, what do you think of our last show?
That's why I watch these things. It's like a cool behind the scenes thing that you wouldn't know.
Thunder Buddies, Ted?
Thunder Buddies for life.
Oh.
Let's hear for Ted and Ryan.
I'm gonna go get ready for that finale. Stunt said I could do it, but I gotta psych myself up, Susan.
Oh, okay. Fun fact, Seth MacFarlane had a modified mocap suit made by Phil Tippett Studios so that he could act and direct at the same time. Let's take a look at the genius behind Ted.
We were able to do Ted in a completely lifelike way and to use technology in a way that it really hasn't been used to date. What that technology does so well is it takes fantastical characters and makes them as realistic in movement as possible.
As far as technology has come with CGI and visual effects, some things just look better when they're real. Like fire. Let's take a look at fire stunts in some Universal films. One of the most exciting and dangerous aspects of filmmaking is undoubtedly a fire stunt. And we're gonna bring back out our top-notch stunt department to show you how they execute a live fire burn. Brian in the center is the performer we will be setting on fire. We have our coordinator Omar and Jay acting as our safeties. Now if you look at Brian's face, you may be wondering, is he so nervous that he's sweating profusely? That is protective fire trail that he's got on all of his exposed skin areas. You may know what it's like if you miss a spot with sunscreen. Imagine if you missed a spot while on fire. Before we fuel, we check our extinguishers in case of an early ignition.
Susan, we're ready to fuel. Jay, are you ready? Ryan, are you ready? Fueling!
At the completion of the shot, Brian will make his way to this fire blanket where he will be extinguished. At that point, we are looking for a thumbs up that he is okay. If Brian gives us a thumbs down, that is an alert to get our medical team involved. Now, at this point, I need to stress, these are trained professionals and they are using very special equipment. This is not the type of thing anyone should ever think about trying on their own. Brian is going to burn for 8 to 10 seconds. We are now on the last spot where the fuel is applied. So I'll leave it to our booth to set the lights in the house for the shot, and we will set our clock to 0 on the side screens. Everyone, please remain in your seats for the duration of the stunt. Whenever you're ready, Omar.
Jay, are you ready? Ready. Ryan, are you ready? Ready. Stunt's ready.
Ready and action.
Lighting. You lit.
real fire. If you're seated a little farther away, you can ask the folks sitting right next to the stage here. Could we feel that? Yeah! On that.
All right, Susan, let's hurry up and do this fire burn. You know I get nauseous when I get nervous. We gotta go.
We already did the burn.
Okay, take care. That's not what we do.
Oh, no, we can do one more. No.
Just pull me out. I'm not Brian. See how they cook.
Ryan, you're out.
That guy was almost in tears. He was really worried.
He was.
I can see in his eyes. One more time for the amazing special effects show stunt department.
Yes. In case you didn't know, this is the last show in this building. If you've ever worked on the show, cast or crew it, all stand up right now. Take your final bow with us. Yes. We all did it together.
Yes.
We will
And
see.
a momentous day. It is one of our crew member Rick's birthday today. Where are you, Rick? He's not coming out.
There's not a chance he's coming out. Have the best day ever, Universal Studios Hollywood.
The Entertainment